Oh, you gonna get it? You gonna get it? Here we go. Pew 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 pew. Take it. That's what's up. That's what's. Oh, hey there. Expedition, Hallowed Dimension, X5 portal. Let's make it happen. So, like the other portals, the easiest way to do it is with a bait tank in the front. That is a tank that has the lowest stamina on the team, but really high damage reduction so they don't just die. Then a DPS player right after it, and then a big old meat shield tank with the most stamina on the team in the back. And the reason for that is because there is deflect in this one, and deflect is horrible. So deflect is the main thing that you want to watch out for. There is a little bit of attack random, especially with the boss, but the guy that we're fighting right now is Murby. He is a deflect tank. None of the schematics in this expedition, dungeon, portal, whatever you want to call it, are, you know, really worth talking about too much. X5 is a mythic familiar, and he's really cool, but to make him is ridiculous. You need 600 materials to make one of them. And as I always say, if you cannot stable a familiar, it is not worth going for the familiar. But if you're some crazy big baller and you want to be one of the only people in the game that have this guy, I mean, he is pretty amazing. And we'll talk about him when we get there. So you have a deflect tank in here. There's 2 DPS guys. The Scuttles guy, the little spiders that we're seeing right now, they attack random, which is another reason why we have 1 DPS and 2 tanks. That way you have twice the amount of redirect. So keep everybody nice, happy, and healthy. I'm running this level, the difficulty level, this portal, around 100 levels lower than I would run Goog. So if you're doing 1,000 in Goog, you're probably going to do 900 here, nice and comfy. If you go any higher than that, you're kind of risking getting sniped by Scuttles, having some bad RNG, having to use potions, whatever it is. But there you go. That's what's up. This is the final portal of the raid. This is the mythic one. This is the portal that you have to farm if you want to get the giant mecha mount, which is probably the coolest mount in the entire game. All of the mounts are super, super rare. Ridiculously rare. I put so much farm in this portal last time it came out that I don't even want to tell you guys. I don't even want to talk about it. Still didn't get that mount. Still did not get the mount. What was I thinking? Feels bad. But whatever. We got other stuff. But this is it, man. Hoo-wee. So as far as deflect, deflect really punishes anybody that does massive big hits. So if your DPS player has Arsenal, I always talk up Arsenal because Arsenal is amazing, but this is one more reason why Arsenal is even more amazing, because usually they're going to use the 5-hit bouncing attack that doesn't just deflect and one-shot your DPS. The Merciless Spear can absolutely hit super hard and get deflected in one shot your DPS, or get redirected and then one shot a tank. That's not fun, and it's one of the reasons why you want to change your stats. If you are, or if you know, a Merciless DPS player, you want them to have lower power and higher speed. That way they can hit more frequently. That makes up with the fact that they don't hit often, or that they don't multi-hit. So if they attack more frequently, you have a better chance of getting a heal in time, since they're not having multi-hit attacks. I know they do have one multi-hit attack, but it's only 2 hits compared to Arsenal's 5. So anyways, Merciless, lower your attack power. If you are getting deflected and one-shotting yourself or a tank, your attack power is too high, cut it down, get more agility in there. If you are Arsenal, you can ride with a higher attack power if you want. That is up to you. It is fine. You multi-hit a ton. You do have a good single attack. It is possible for an Arsenal to redirect and, or not to redirect, but to deflect it and kill somebody. It can happen, but there you go. So, Murby in the front, deflect tank, Scuttles attacks random. That's a little spider-looking guy. Not in this one, but you have Peebo. Usually Peebo, the guy that looks like a cactus, but he's robot in this one, is a tank, but in this one he's actually a DPS. So he has a bunch of crit chance, but right here is the star of the show. So that is what the mount looks like. Just take out the little guy driving it and then put yourself in there. That is what the mount looks like. And that is the X5 Mythic DPS Familiar. So 60% chance to spread shield when you hit an enemy, and he has a lot of multi-hit attacks. He's got 2 attacks that hit 3 times. So he can hit the furthest and then random 2, and then he can hit a random enemy 3 times. He can also attack all, but that's a 2 SP skill, so you won't see it as much. So, really cool. If you can hear it over me talking, his little pew-pew-pew is actually kind of amazing. Sounds good. Cool little attack if you leave your animations on. He can also attack weakest, but we talked about that. So that is the X5 portal. That's what's up. Coolest mount in the game. Super, super rare. If you get lucky, you can get this mount and it fills up your entire guild hall. You can control all your friends and family, make your guild hate you, get that mount. This is how you do it. And as always, I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.